I called it. I fucking called it.
You called it.
Fucking done. I fucking. I called it.
He got it. You good there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Every time this happens, something happens like this to you.
I fucking.
You throw shit.
I might as well be like the Banco spy at this point. Dear God, okay, no fucking global and JP shit, mostly global because it's already translated.
And it's already coming.
It's already on global, or coming to global on August 4th.
Yeah, which is insane because let's break a meta where most of the cards for the meta aren't even out yet.
Yeah, basically.
What the hell?
But yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and another Omega Shenron, which I called. Also came around.
You called that. Everybody and their mother knew it was Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but you called it Omega. I'm like,
I called it.
I don't know. Maybe they'll do Frieza just for the nostalgic villain.
Well, no, I knew if they were gonna do a hero
and
lead,
like Frieza wasn't well done. Like Frieza's not that great anymore, except for full power.
No, Angel Frieza's pretty good.
Oh yeah, right. He's new, right?
But like. Gogeta I somewhat called because they just released the whole LR election thing where they're like, Blue Vegeta wins! Ah! And I was sitting
Why doesn't this have an LR?
I was sitting there.
No, really.
Don't be like the fan base.
No, but seriously, it is a memorable moment.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they should have an LR. People were complaining on YouTube comments, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, did you go to the website? He wasn't available.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to vote for him.
I mean,
because this was right around the corner. Because
I'd say it's about even with Vegito on number.
Here's the thing.
I think Vegito honestly.
I had two things that were ready because like JP was just done with the meta. They just released Super Saiyan 3 Brawly like a month ago or something, or a few weeks ago. I knew that within a month Gogeta would arrive because it's like it makes sense. And then on the LR election, he wasn't there. And like, this seems very fishy, because Goku's here, but Gogeta isn't. Sure, Vegeta wasn't, but that doesn't change the fact that Gogeta wasn't there. And the LR election came out with the results of Blue Vegeta and everything. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna bet that you're gonna announce Gogeta today. And they actually announced him that exact day. The moment I said that, they announced him at like 6 o'clock or something.
And I love how you were talking to me so much about Omega, and you're like, man, they really need to redo his event. I could see them making him the villain, like Rainbow lead and stuff.
Because it's like his event is so easy now because Buhan actually has a challenge. Because his first phase you can barely damage. Sure, you are able to kill it with something like LR Gohan, but it's so hard to do. That Buhan's event, I'm just like, alright, he has multiple phases. The last two phases are pretty hard, actually, depending if you have an imp team or not. So, honestly, like, I don't think he needs a, like, redo on his event. But Omega is so easy, because the only hard part of his event is Omega himself.
I mean, the only problem I had was Sin.
The only problem
I used an AGL team, that's why.
The only problem I had was Omega because
Sin was pretty easy
it just
still.
takes forever to kill. And then they're releasing Omega now, if you could scroll down please. Because you forgot you could do that.
I know I could do that.
Right here, like this new Omega, who turns into the one with the minus energy ball, which I might need to use that face for a thumbnail.
Zoom in.
But this is the scary part of the event that people aren't thinking about. Because I'm not trying to be rude here to people, but like, nobody's thinking about these events. Omega, I guarantee... Oh dear God. Omega, I guarantee, is going to literally only be able to be hit by GT characters. Like, I guarantee they're going to give him the physical brawly buff.
What do you mean about Gogeta? What about Gogeta?
Gogeta, I don't know. They're
probably gonna just make him do so much damage that Oh, yeah, they're probably gonna make him do so much damage like this other Super Saiyan 4s do. And yeah, I could see Omega getting something like a Brawly buff thing. With GT only hurts him.
He'll probably be like the Super Saiyan Rage Trunks into Blue Vegeta.
Super Saiyan 4s, you're cucked.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, I got Super Saiyan
Vegeta. Especially Goku. Like, Goku is gonna be the only counter to Omega somewhat. I mean, Gogeta will as well because of his passive, which we'll talk about later.
And Vegeta.
But, yeah, Vegeta can tank it, yeah.
But Goku can definitely just annihilate him with, you know, looking at that physical type.
Yeah, but Goku has, like... Because, here's the thing, if you want to...
Although he'll probably be similar to Brawly, where he has the first... Why are you smirking at me like that? The like, TUR of the last one, so he would have the Omega STR TUR, and he has the buff as well, which means Vegeta would be good against that, but then... Or Goku Vegeta would be good against this one.
Yeah.
Which would be the harder one, but
okay, well, first of all, I guarantee they're gonna, like...
And Goku just do too much in general.
First, I'm gonna predict it right now. I'm gonna predict it once again. They're gonna Dokkan an AGL character. They're not gonna make this event easy. They're gonna Dokkan an AGL character and be like, here's the character. They're gonna be in the event. Fuck you. Like, that's what they're gonna do.
Dokkan?
I don't know. They could Dokkan Oceanus for all I care.
It's a freaking art. They have to Dokkan it like twice to make it at least good.
I know, but I'm saying like they're probably gonna they're gonna make a new character probably like a new.
Oh, you know what? We don't have a character that we can. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh well then.
I stopped and then realized, no, we do have that character, and you can get him. It's a drop.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say Ice Shenron, like just like you were about to say. They could literally make him an AGL. Hell, when he came out, I thought he would be an AGL.
They probably will. An AGL too.
Actually,
that'd be weird.
No, that would make sense. No, I guarantee it's gonna be Ice Shenron. They're gonna make a new Ice Shenron, and they're gonna.
They could just make a no net.
This is why. Here's why. Here's why. That's actually what happened in the show. It was Ice Shenron. Goku kills Ice Shenron. Nova tries to help him. He gets killed by Sin, and then he turns into that, of course. But like.
Ice is the one that screwed up Goku.
Yeah, I'm calling it right now. Ice is gonna have a Dokkan and he's gonna be AGL, or he's just gonna be in the event in general.
Yeah, I could see Ice getting a new one that's AGL.
Or a Dokkan. He could get a Dokkan. Because honestly, actually,
that wouldn't count the AGL. Where's the AGL then?
I know, but like so, free units now are getting Dokkans into TUR. So honestly, Ice could get it. Like, there's so many units.
They might just make a new Sin and be like, hey, he's AGL, good luck, have fun.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, they have a couple things they could do. I think Ice makes more sense, especially because he's a drop. And, you know, Nova's a lot better because of that, even though they were kind of both pretty cool.
Yeah.
One of them was just a dick, and the other one was like, I honor you, senpai. But, yeah.
But about Goku, as I was saying, Super Saiyan 4 on this event, he's gonna be super easy because, like, oh, nice, the computer froze.
It's it.
Might need to change that real quick while I'm talking.
Yeah.
So Super Saiyan 4's, or the Goku Super Saiyan 4 more specifically.
Hey! It did it for me.
So, essentially, he's gonna be the most, like, he's probably going to be the best on the event because it'll be Goku as the leader, and then you'll have, if you have a really good team, of course, you'd have Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, like the Great Ape, and then Trunks GT, like the TUR, and then maybe, just maybe, if you're actually willing to do this, even though it's not the best, but if you're willing to do it, you could have another Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, like a non-Dokkaned one, and then put a Super Saiyan 4 friend, and bam! You could beat Omega's event easily.
So what the hell? Okay, sorry, we were talking about Omega and like, oh, there could be a new Ice Shenron or new Nova. Nova. New Sin. I mean, I guess a Nova's possible as well, but I think Ice would be better because we have at least a good Nova, whereas Ice is.
Well, yeah, Nova already has a TUR, so like.
Yeah, Nova has a TUR as well. That's right. Yeah, so Nova's not needed. I definitely think Ice is the best choice, and then if not, they probably make another Sin because. Usually when they do these things where they remake characters, you know, they wouldn't mind remaking similar characters like like Omega and Sin.
Although we don't know, he could literally...
I'm just wondering, Gogeta, who the hell is... There's gotta be someone new with him. And here's another thing about Ice. What I like is if they do Ice, like you were talking about, you're calling it, he would have a TUR, most likely, which would be pretty cool because then all of those awesome ones have a TUR.
Or you know, like I said, they could make him have a TUR in his inform, because it's like they released like free or 2 int characters now that have TURs, like free to play int units that you can just TUR. So honestly, they could do it with Ice as well.
I think that they have that many. I don't think they should do it with Ice. I actually think
a lot of people have trouble with LR Goku, so if they do Ice, it's like independent, like because it greatly lowers attack, so it actually helps out with LR Goku.
I mean, I think at this point in the game, with all these Neo Gods, you gotta have a Neo God or a God by now, so you should be able to do Super Strikes for the most part. I think at this point
it's not Super Strikes. It's you can use any unit that's free on LR Goku on JP.
I think at this point you can do those pretty easy, which gets you a
lot. Super Strikes barely deal damage.
Yeah, that's the only problem. But
anyways,
I mean, Goku Jr. might come out too eventually.
I'm trying to think. Who would?
Because I know he's on JP.
I mean, we could get a new Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Honestly, like we could just get a new SSR one, or
not leaders.
Yeah. Or the AGL one could Goku. The AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the STR Super Saiyan.
Oh, you mean that?
No, that's okay. I'm gonna call it.
I just realized what you said.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Yes, that pull was not a waste. That pull might not be a waste. That pull.
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call it again because I swear to God, I'm probably like the.
You're so good at calling this shit. I swear you're one of the best.
I'm probably like the Banco spy, but I have like amnesia, so I don't, or something close to like short-term memory loss, so I have no idea that, or long-term, whatever you want to use for that. But like I have no idea I'm the Banco spy. But anyways, I guarantee, because this would be amazing on the teams, but also it makes sense because these characters need Dokkans. And people complain about the STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. I guarantee
the GT one, of course.
Yeah, the GT one.
And the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, the AGL one. I'm sure people complain about that too.
The AGL one will Dokkan into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm just calling it right now. AGL one will Dokkan into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. STR Vegeta will Dokkan into Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Here's why. You could literally just. If they do Dokkan into that, which I'm, like I said, calling right now. If I call it, someone give me $10. Like everyone viewing it, give me $10. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. You don't. You're gonna go bankrupt or something. No, you won't. But
what?
So, you go bankrupt from $10. You know, pay $10 rent.
How much money do they make a week? God damn, 1 cent?
Yeah, what
2 cents? Hey, it's 2 cents, even though pennies are not fucking existent.
Anyways, but here's why. It's because, honestly, like, due to their link skills, if you put Vegeta and Goku, Super Saiyan 4 together, and you make them the same type on a team, that's amazing. Like, you just made them amazing. And you do it for the opposite team, it's perfect. So honestly, I guarantee that's what they're gonna do with this.
Actually, okay, you just give me another idea.
Here's why.
Omega gets that. If Ice gets a remake. Wow, remake. If Ice, too many video games. If Ice gets a remake, in AGL, there's Ice who has a TU, and he gets a TUR. There's Ice, there's Sin, there's this new Omega, and then there's Nova. There's a 4 Shadow Dragon team right there, of all different types. Okay, no, that's not true, cause Sin and Omega, but still, there's a 4 Shadow Dragon team.
They counted different Shenrons.
Yeah, but they're the same type.
Oh, well, that's true, yeah.
But then you just need to fill up the other 2 types. So we got, you said Ice would be AGL. So there's AGL, Nova's Tech, and then the other 2 are physical. Okay, who replaces the other 2? Well, there's Kid Buu, and there's Junappa.
But yeah.
That actually sounds really dumb. That sounds so dumb.
And
Or, instead of Kid Buu, you could have, like, Wuhan.
Yeah. And I do want to talk about their passives, but I do.
Who wouldn't pass up Janapa?
I do want to talk about their passives, of course, but I do want to say this for a sec. the reason this Dokkan on the Super Saiyan 3 GT, Goku, and Vegeta could work is because the whole point of Gogeta is Goku and Vegeta fusing. Now, I'm not saying they can do that because, of course, that breaks the law in Japan about, like, gacha games and shit like that, so that does break the law of it. But I'm saying, like, if they're both on a team, it makes sense because that's the whole point of Gogeta. And it works because of it.
Oh!
Like, of course they wouldn't be able to fuse.
No.
Of course they wouldn't be able to fuse, because like I said, breaking the law. But it would make sense, because it's like a team-up, just like Gogeta, where they, you know, fuse.
Yeah,
so
that would kind of make sense if both of them TUR'd into, like, different Super Saiyan 4s. Like, that would actually make a lot of sense. It would make the units better, and I think that is something they could do. It would definitely be really good for me.
And it would fit
because
this.
that would also mean that's something I can replace.
That's a good old AGL.
That's a good old, really solid AGL. Can't believe I got that. I was so upset when I got that card, but that might
probably
turn
gonna get a
out nice.
good buff. It's probably gonna be like, I guarantee Goku's buff will be like at start of turn or something. Like they're just gonna be like, alright, screw it, start of turn. Anyways, about their passes, we should probably look at that by now.
Yeah, let's
We've
look
talked
at,
about their event quite a bit. And
let's just flat out look at the TURs because
yeah. I mean, we could look at the SSRs honestly, but
yeah, but it's just
we could compare them after. We can compare it.
The 120 goes to 100.
Anyways,
and the attack and defense down, I think is it goes to 15. Yeah, that's
it goes to 15. So
and both of them are that same.
How Gogeta works is he has attack 120% up, just to himself, of course, no one else. And then, like the enemy extreme type will get their attack and defense reduced by 20%, so that's actually pretty good because
it was a bullcrap high chance.
That means he can kind of tank the hit. It's not as big as Super 17's, but still, he can still tank it a tiny bit, and that's good.
Yeah.
And then he has a high chance of evading it and countering it, so essentially he's just like Vegeta and Goku, who can like super back at the enemy if they super. So that's actually pretty good, but high chance. Ooh. And here's the thing.
I would just say this. I could see some of the SR Shenrons also getting an SSR after this too. Like I mean, I know that sounds weird, but that's possible. I doubt it. But
wait, SR.
SSR. Yeah, the SRs that turn into SSRs. I could see some of them that are SRs. You know, the Shenrons. I could see them getting that. All of them?
Yeah, they're all R's.
They're all R's?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. Screw that. Unless they make some new ones.
They can Dokkan twice, maybe.
I mean, that I feel that'd be kind of silly, but they could try that.
They could make a GT event.
Hey, remember, they used to only release the Dokkan event, and here's the character that Dokkan Awakened. Now, there's Dokkan events, like, there's 5 characters that Dokkan Awaken at once.
What they used to do, honestly, I prefer it now. People talk about how events are bad now. I've even made this meme on the Reddit, if anybody's seen it. People think it's bad now, like, spending money on the banner, because you're like, oh, I can't pull this specific character. Back when Dokkan came out not back, but when Dokkan events started, you had to pull the Dokkan character, and then you had to pull the cards that can fight that character.
Yeah, you could not fight the character.
Yeah, you weren't able to fight the character like Kid Buu, Brawly, Cell.
Like now you can actually fight the characters with the characters you pull.
Yeah, but beforehand.
Okay, yeah, that was
Kid Buu.
That was interesting.
You had to use like an SR team in like R because you were fighting Kid Buu.
I think I watched you struggle once, actually, before I started playing.
Yeah, I used to struggle all the time with Brawly, because I only had Father's Pride, and that was it. But anyways, about this Gogeta, now this is something I also kind of called, like, just a tiny bit. I just imagined this. I don't know if I can fully call it yet, because it depends on how he counters.
I kind of expected the high chance of evading.
I did, but, like, here's the thing.
If they have medium...
Here's what I'm imagining.
Of course he has high.
I'm going to call this again.
Of course he's high.
I'm just going to try and call this again, because I somewhat called this, but I only called what the super attack would look like. I'm assuming it's going to be or I'm at least hoping it's going to be the free punches he does to Omega. Where he does that, like, extremely fast free punch, and he does, like, this, and it doesn't look like a punch.
Yeah, everybody can see that gesture.
I'm trying to show
it. What you mean, the 3 punches and then
I'll show it on screen.
The 3 punches and then the Kamehameha, right?
No. I'm saying, like, when he first fused, and then Omega started dashing towards him, and Omega went flying back. And Gogeta mentioned that he punched him 3 times. Like, he was just so fast you didn't see it. speaking of fast, makes sense he's on a tech team like that, because
God damn, how broken can you get?
he's gonna just super attack automatically if he links with Goku or Gotenks. He has over in a flash and shocking speed.
And wait a second, what type is he? Tech.
Yeah.
What team could you put him on? Super Saiyan 3 if you're using a mono tech team.
Yeah.
A mono tech super team. Oh look.
Of course, only on JP now, but once Super Saiyan 3
once they show up.
Because he isn't inactive. Goku just got moved to inactives, which means he's coming soon.
Yeah. Maybe I doubt it's before this guy. This guy's August 4, like.
Yeah, he's like literally within a week.
Which is ridiculous. Speaking of which, I want to say that I'm sure they're going to do something similar to Rose and Blue with God leads.
There's no way they aren't. There's no way they
because they're rainbow leads, so they can't make them too broken. So their leader skills are going to be 20% down, similar to Rose and Blue. Because Rose and Blue, you know, had 50% for HP, attack, and defense of said super or extreme.
And then Trunks and
Masu. But then, sorry, hold on. But then the normal God leads, like Vegito, Gotenks, Omega, Buhan, Brawly, they were 70%. So to make it a little more balanced, they obviously had to reduce it by 20%. So it's probably the same thing they're going to do here. Their TVRs are probably going to be, you know, HP, attack, and defense plus 100%, but they're still going to be crazy strong.
I mean, even Trunks and Zamasu also had a debuff because they had 70%, and people were like, wow, so they have the same stats as Vegito and stuff. And it's like, no, but they have Ki +1. But if you use a Vegito Blue friend or a Rose friend, you can actually get proper Ki links, and you can get a bigger boost from it. And that was a good thing.
So they could possibly do that, but I can't see that happening.
They're probably going to go 100%.
I see Ki +3, HP, attack, and defense 100% for these guys. I think if they make two other people similar to Trunks and Zamasu, then I can see that happening with those two other people. Also, and mixing well with these two.
Anyways, let's move on to Mr. Oh, great, it froze again.
No, it didn't. Oh, Mr. Froze. I don't know.
Yeah. But honestly, those are some good key links. If he can link with Goku... If he can link with Goku or Gotenks, I feel like he'll just be able to super within like one little key sphere, which is easy. That's his SSR. Oh wait, no, it isn't.
That's his TR. So same thing. The attack boost is 100% in SSR, and the attack and defense minus for wait, what?
What? What?
I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Extreme type enemies, attack and defense, minus 20%. Hold up, what?
Right there.
All enemies, attack and defense, minus 20%. Oh, wow, he's OP!
So yeah, he's better. Well, in terms
I don't know about better.
No, I'm saying in terms of...
In terms of that,
in terms of reducing, he's literally just reduces all enemies.
I think Gogeta's super attack might be a lot scarier to turn off. Although
reduction.
his definitely stacks, so I don't know. I could see Omega actually being better because his stacks.
A cooler team.
Although Gogeta can counter super so easily with that high chance.
Okay, but here's the scary part.
But he has he's such a good chance for like the super attack with the second. Oh man.
Here's the scary part. Cooler.
Just so much.
Cooler can deal about 1 million damage if he's at max super. So, like, if he has
max dupe system?
Yeah, or not max. Well, I'm saying max super, like, he could deal 1 million damage. So, having someone who could reduce any enemy's damage.
Why does he get what the hell?
As well as defense, minus 20%. That means Cooler's gonna do way more.
You know what they said? They heard you. They're like, he needs to be strong again. Let's make him strong.
I use Omega Shenron, but I sit there and I go, yeah, he's not that strong. Like, unless you SA max him, he's kind of like physical Brawly in the sense that he just doesn't feel that powerful unless you can max super him and give him a good old dupe path. And like, now they're like, alright, you know what, fine, we'll take on that bet. But yeah, he can launch an additional attack, which has a chance to be a super. And of course, you could do dupe system, get a third additional attack, which of course could also be a super.
Right, so here's the scary part. I think there's the difference is Gogeta can counter and has a high chance to counter. So a lot of the time.
Oh, we forgot to talk about the super attacks. I just realized.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, fine. I'll talk about
a lot of the time, Gogeta is going to counterattack you.
Yeah.
Whereas Omega just has a chance to super. I think that's where actually the difference comes in.
Yeah.
And the other difference is
that's
obviously
how every character is, of course.
That's where that difference comes in, and then the other difference is he weakens all enemies' attack and defense, whereas Gogeta weakens only extreme type attack and defense on the opposite team. So the thing is, I think Gogeta's better with the counter rather than Omega with the extra attack that has a chance to be a super attack, because it's just a chance. It's not like a high chance or anything like Blue Vegito.
Yeah.
So I think that's his problem. But Gogeta's problem is he only lowers extreme type enemies, whereas Omega lowers everybody. So I think that's their key little flaws that they would struggle with, but they look fucking terrifying, both of them.
I was scared when you were reading that, like earlier, when you were reading the attack and defense, because I thought like Omega would reduce everyone's attack and defense, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, and he did.
Well, okay, well, no, I meant like even on your field.
But that would be terrifying.
I do want to talk about his link skills, because dear God, this is terrifying.
This is terrifying. What is that?
Of course, he has big bad bosses, which makes him pretty good. Honestly,
actually, Gogeta's kind of scares me a little more.
Yeah, but like big bad bosses though. Big bad bosses though.
Especially, oh hey, look at this Super Saiyan 4s you're expecting. Well, they'll be on Gogeta's team. Oh, look at all the links.
Yeah, I know.
So much key.
Though, like Gogeta. Here's the thing with the link skills. Gogeta has more key, but Omega has more attack
and then just
defense,
put the
and somewhat defense.
And then just put the other Gogeta on the team with Gotenks on the team. And, who am I missing? Super Saiyan 3.
And let's say you're using... Let's say you're using...
Or, instead of Super Saiyan 3, sorry, LR Gohan.
Let's say you're using,
Or, well, that could replace Gogeta, maybe. I don't
know. Let's say...
Oh, wait, no. Wait, sorry. Right. This, Tech Gogeta is Tech.
Yeah.
I mean, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is Tech. So, yeah, you don't need Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, so you can have LR Gohan, Int Gogeta, the Neo God, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, of course, as the leader, and then if your hypothesis is right,
every other Neo God.
The other two Super Saiyan 4s is a possibility, but probably the other two Super Saiyan 4 Neo Gods, honestly.
Yeah.
And then the Gotenks Neo God, because he just does so much. So you have like all of them are Neo Gods, but LR Gohan. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So disgusting.
But about Omega, about his attack buff, like dear God. So of course he has fierce battle. You know, he's the Dokkan event. And big bad bosses. Basically every villain now has big bad bosses. If they have a Dokkan event, like they have big bad bosses mostly.
Yeah.
This is the terrifying part. On a cooler team, let's say cooler, not villain. Let's go with cooler team.
Cooler Sin Shenron, full power Frieza.
You put Sin Shenron on that team.
Goku Black.
You put Sin Shenron on that team, and let's say you're below 80% HP. And let's go with Brutal Beatdown as well.
Did I get them all right?
I don't know.
A cooler team. Cooler, him, this Omega, Sin, Goku Black, LR Ginyu, full power Frieza. That's 6.
Yeah, that's actually probably.
That's probably the accurate one.
But anyways, you put him on a cooler team.
Gross. Ew.
I don't know about how much the 500 would add on to this.
I'm just saying that because it's shocking speed.
We may need to calculate.
Shadow dragons and.
But like.
Big bad bosses, a lot of them.
So, let's say you're below 80% on a cooler team with Sin on the same turn as him. That is around. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, 55% more attack. Like, honestly, Gogeta has more.
Where'd you get 55%?
Because big bad bosses. If you're below 80%,
you get 25.
Yeah, and then 15 plus 15 with fierce battle and shadow.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, and then depending who else he's linked with, because he could be in the slap dab middle.
Yeah.
And it could be like full power Frieza or cooler or something, and then he gets even. Good lord! and then
do
he also
pass.
greatly lowers defense. And if he does an additional super, my goodness.
Yes. Honestly, Gogeta has more key links. Like, it seems like, hold on, let me go check real quick. But, like, Omega seems very, like, terrifying. Yeah, because Gogeta, literally his only attack links are, like, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan, and Kamehameha. Super Saiyan makes sense because Super Saiyan.
Yeah, his
Fierce Battle, it has to be
Omega's attack links look a lot better.
Wow,
like Gogeta's just more.
And then key links
okay,
on Gogeta.
I can kind of understand this because Gogeta's more. Well, look at his super attack. It's greatly raise attack and defense for one turn. He gets to raise both. Gogeta just raises your defense, but he gets to raise both, so he can basically take. He can take like almost no damage.
Yeah.
Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Omega's still the same as always, like just like his STR, but like
Gogeta, and then dish out just different. So much. And the thing is, with all these key links, I think they fit him because all he has to do is that every single time he comes out, that super attack. And with all these key links, it just becomes so easy, and you take like no damage, but you dish out so much, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Like that's basically the setup for both of them. And you know what's funny? They're both just scary in their own right. I think, looking at it, Omega might be a little bit better. Honestly, because Omega stacks. And then you have, and then you would have Cooler on your Omega team. You would have, you know, maybe the other Shenrons like I mentioned, or you would have other Neo Gods.
Well, okay, let's say.
And then there's like Janumpa and stuff.
Let's say you are making a Cooler.
I think
Omega.
There'd be like Cooler, Janumpa.
Actually,
Cooler, Janumpa.
I don't remember. Does Super 17 lower?
I don't know. But the thing is, his stacks and a lot of the villains have greatly lowered, don't they?
Yeah.
So that gets stacked so fast, and you could just blow up something. I think Omega might actually be better. After going through this, I think Omega might be better.
No, I feel like they are fairly. I feel like they're fairly balanced because think about it. Greatly raising attack. First of all, nowadays you barely see that, somewhat. But like, also you put them on the same turn as like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and let's say, or Gotenks, yeah, like Gotenks and Goku, and you put them on the same term with them. Goku and Gotenks, as well as Gogeta, of course,
will all deal so much.
They will all do so much.
They will do so much. They're kind of just
like
stomp
big old like damage bar.
I don't know. It's a hard one.
I feel like they're balanced in terms.
They're quite balanced. I mean, there's obviously going to be somebody who's strong.
Okay, balanced in the term of balanced between each other because they're actually broken.
They're both. Oh yeah, they're both pretty broken. They've already broken the non-meta.
Actually,
the meta that just arrived. You know how you were talking about? No, don't break the meta that just arrived with LRs. Well, they didn't do it with LRs. They did it with this. What's wrong?
I just realized what's gonna beat Gogeta.
What?
Everyone summon for a Shadow Dragon right now.
Yeah, you didn't realize that?
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the Link skill that beats him.
Yeah, pretty much. He's gonna lose to Shadow Dragons and Omega's gonna
everyone
lose to
just, when you pull a Shadow Dragon, lock them up. Or more specifically, lock up any Int one or any character that TURs of a Shadow Dragon. And yeah, there you go.
I wonder if he's gonna have a physical face. Just to make sure you can't use ints.
Oh no.
Oh, that's. Wait, they're gonna make a new card that's int and put it in the.
They did that with.
Put it in the event.
They did that with like Super Saiyan Gogeta, with Super Saiyan and Gogeta, I think. Did they? I'm pretty sure they did.
I don't know.
Oh no, they didn't have an STR for. Oh no, it's because he dealt out so much damage that they decided not to do it.
That's true. They should just not do it in this one because he deals out way too much.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did for Gogeta. Gogeta had 4 phases, and Pikkon and Gogeta dealt so much damage that it was ridiculous. Also, Pikkon greatly lowered attack to the point.
Dealt.
Pikkon greatly lowered your attack to the point that, like, it wasn't even immense damage anymore, so it was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Honestly, you've never tried the event. But
okay, gotcha.
In Gogeta, Pikkon in that event, dear god. He greatly lowers attack so hard. But yeah, I honestly can't wait for these cards. I mean,
this looks like it's gonna be terrifying.
it sucks because yeah, I know. It sucks because I want to save up stones for cooler. However, along with this, they're releasing 20. Like, if you do the missions, you get basically 22 stones a day for 36 days, which adds up to
700 something.
792.
Nice.
That means,
I hope you're not miscounting, because people are gonna.
No, someone calculated it on the Reddit. It's
Oh, okay.
792. So it's like you could.
No,
do
I mean, well, what if that person made a mistake and it's not every day? It's just the 22 stones after, through 30 days.
No, it's literally 22 stones every day.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's day. Because the missions are easy. They're really simple. I don't think they would only give you 22 stones for, like, a simple mission for 30 days.
That's true.
So it's going to be daily for 36 days. You get 792. Congrats. If you want cooler, go ahead and summon on Omega. Because honestly, there's no point in not doing so. If you do the mission...
Yeah, you.
I know. I'm going to summon on Omega no matter what. I have, like, 200 stones already.
Me too.
But honestly, once I farm like all those stones, I'll probably have. Actually, once I farm all those stones, I'll probably have 1,000 in total. I mean, I'll be summoning on Omega, but I'll have 1,000 in total.
I mean, this world tournament, I got so many stones from like completing all the missions. I'm almost back up where I was before I did Super Saiyan 4. Like, this is ridiculous.
Bandai's like, no, I have some 800 stones. Why
yeah,
not?
this is nuts, man.
Oh dear God. I don't know if I will summon on Gogeta because, though he is cool, he's one of my favorite characters. Honestly, I could just summon for him for fun, even though I do want to save up for cooler. I could just summon for him and be like, he's one of my favorite characters, gotta pull him.
I could do that too, but I'm not going to.
Well, I mean, like for you, he's just a basic character. For me, he's one of my favorites in the whole series.
Look at that stun, though.
But like, honestly, I'm probably not gonna summon for him. I really don't have a hero team. I don't even think I have a hero god leader.
Be real. Can you see this Omega Shenron? The way he's posed, doing aura, aura, aura.
No.
Oh, I can't.
You have not even seen part 3. This is so unrelated, but anyway.
I know. Well,
actually, hold on. I do want to search something, just for fun. We're gonna search up Omega Shenron real quick, a PNG. I want to see if they did this again, just like they did with Gogeta and Janemba. Shenron. I'm just trying to remember.
Everybody cut this part out.
PNG. No, we'll keep it.
No, cut it out until we get the image.
Yep, I knew it. They pulled the whole Gogeta and Janemba.
What is that?
Good job, Bandai. They found they took a stock image and they used it.
What the hell is that?
I'm being serious. Look. Because look, when Janemba came out, like, or before he came out, I did this myself before he came out. I looked up artwork for him, I found this.
Oh yeah, where they used the artwork.
Yeah, where they used the artwork from. That Omega is probably it. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe it's from a different scene.
It said Sin Shenron though.
It was not Sin Shenron. It didn't have the dot on its head.
What? But it said Sin. Wait.
He's right there.
It said, look, Sin Shenron.
Yeah, he has the balls there.
Yeah, I'll show you. Oh, it's on a page that's talking about Sin Shenron.
Yeah, it's on a page that's talking.
I didn't realize honestly, that. I was like, what? It said Sin Shenron.
Like, I guarantee if I scroll down, I could find like his TUR art. Oh wow! Would you look at that? Oh wow! Would you look at that?
Oh
that
my god!
The art.
They're DeviantArt. Don't ever search on DeviantArt. They're on DeviantArt.
Like,
I want to see if I can find this now. Oh my god!
Well, there we go.
Oh my god.
We found it. We actually found it. Dear God.
Are you kidding me?
Great. We might as well like find the Omega Shenron. Jesus Christ. We found it. Can we find the other one? Can we find the other one?
The SSR? What was the female Gogeta? What the alert? Hell? Alert.
I mean, supposed to be... that's like the closest.
That is it. What do you mean?
Actually,
that's basically it.
Yeah, that is. Oh my God, we found both of them. We just found both of them. All right. Well, that was pretty easy.
So let's play a guessing game. Everyone, before we end up, guessing game.
Go in the comments.
Art is going to be the LR. Let's go.
Well, actually, I mean,
I'm saying this one.
I mean, that looks like that one was just specific. Someone made that just for Dokkan, and it was like, here's my fan LR, which does look pretty cool. Honestly,
oh god, it is gonna be that one.
No, it probably isn't because that's like it looks like it looks too much. Okay.
What about that one? That one's a possibility.
I feel like
that one is too.
If they're gonna be the closest to the actual to what they showed, that I think, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be that.
Oh yeah, because it's kind of how Rose is too.
That was like the big screenshot on the preview back when his
too.
episode barely came out.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
That was the
screenshot they showed before his episode came out.
Oh, I thought we were. I wanted to look at art and see which.
Well, no, I'm saying LR, yeah, but like in my.
Well, I wanted to look at like what art they would use.
But everyone just like, of course, you could just number them so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like just everyone.
Oh yeah, here's the one we just looked at right there.
There it is.
Vegito Super Saiyan Blue LR by Frost Z on DeviantArt.
Man, it's actually pretty good. But everyone
good.
Who would like to like just guess which LR Vegito is going to be if Bandai does use one of these. Of course the Dokkan ones aren't included, meaning the like first free to
We're just talking about
like
LR.
Yeah, like proper non-Dokkan art LR, which means like 3 to 6 and 8 over there aren't allowed to somewhat since they are already arts in the game, of course.
Yeah.
But just like pick a blue Vegito that we haven't seen in Dokkan before, and just like guess if that's gonna be the LR, and then we'll see.
Take a gander. Take a guess.
Honestly, I'm just gonna go with the like running towards someone Vegito LR.
I think I'm gonna go with this one.
It makes sense.
That one looks really good. I mean, honestly, it's probably gonna be that, but.
I just feel like they'll probably do him dashing because, like, I can actually imagine that as an LR. I can imagine the shading and everything.
Yeah, I can't do. I mean,
yeah. But yeah, so thank you all for watching this discussion, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Wow.